Greetings, people of the world. Welcome back to Canon Event. My name is Danche and I'm a video editor.
I'm Karen, I'm a screenwriter.
And today we're gonna continue our journey through the Key Peele reactions with these guys are definitely in a cult. And I don't know how many times we have thought the same thing with a bunch of people that we're like, they are definitely in a cult.
Yes.
That tends to happen a lot.
There's a lot of culty people in Peru.
There's a lot of culty people in Peru. Yeah. Especially, well, now with food. If you talk about food with a Peruvian, you are gonna think this dude is in a cult.
Yes. We're all in the Peruvian food cult.
We are all critics. I think because we are so proud of our food and of our flavors, suddenly everybody is a critic now here in Peru. So you can go to a good restaurant and you're gonna see the people like, I don't know. And in the other side, there are people from other countries like, oh my god, it's so good. And we're like, yeah, I mean, yeah. Knowing Key Peele, talking about a cult, of course this is gonna be one. Wild. I don't know why I said wild. This is gonna be wild. So thank you so much guys for being here with us and thank you so much for your support. We are super close. I don't know if at the time that you are watching this we already achieved the goal of the milestone, the main milestone for us for this year, that it was reaching 10,000 subscribers. So thank you so much to all of you guys for your support, and thanks to all the Key Peele community, because thanks to you we are here now. So it's been amazing and we're really grateful.
I'm pretty sure there's people who have supported us from the beginning, and we are really thankful to you for just sticking with us and finding something good in what we're doing. We love media, we consume it every day. It has something to do with both of our jobs, so we really we love it. We understand the power that media has, even though we're just here laughing about these people making something for themselves, having something to say. I think it's very cool that we get to kind of dissect it a little bit. And even though our reaction might be funny, you're still sticking with us to the end, where we maybe go a little bit deep into that. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a kind voice in our community and for actually finding value in what we do.
So in that emotional note, let's see the cult.
Yes, let's see the cult. I want to watch the cult.
So thank you so much guys. So now let's go to the reaction.
Rick Nicholsby reporting live from a gruesome scene. A cult known as QET, or Quest for Eternal Truth, has apparently taken their own lives in a mass suicide. Police confirmed that cyanide-laced cherry Kool-Aid was also on the premises. Excuse me, hi, Rick Nicholsby, Channel 6. Hi, are you two from the...
Of course.
Oh my god, I can't. The Kool-Aid thing is a real thing, right? I remember that documentary about the Kool-Aid.
There's a bunch of people who
everybody
kill
drink
themselves
that
by drinking collectively something.
I'm gonna have to censor every time that we say that word, but I assume you understand what we are saying. When people unalive themselves, because if we say the word, YouTube censor us. I love the revelation.
Kool-Aid was also on the premises. Excuse me, hi, Rick Nicholsby, Channel 6. Hi, are you two from the neighborhood?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, were you two members of the cult that lived here?
The cult? What cult? Was this a cult? I had no idea this was a cult.
Although I will say the term cult is a little judgmental.
I would say the same thing, yeah.
Not knowing the full doctrine.
Okay, well, apparently they believed that there was a spaceship waiting for them behind the moon.
Okay, well, you know, that still is really possible. I mean, it's possible, right? I mean, who knows what is out there in the universe?
Behind the moon.
Okay, well, it appears they killed themselves in order to board the ship.
Right, and that's where we disagreed with them, right there. Or we would have disagreed with them had we been there.
I mean, they were the most saniest people there. Like,
It's like we're not gonna kill. Yeah, we're not gonna
Unalive
ourselves.
ourselves.
Yeah, but they do have.
They have the shirt, but they put it backwards, so they don't know that they are part. Yeah,
you're
it's
right.
backwards.
Yes, but it's vomited. Like, do you
It's
see
like
the?
blood. Yeah, they spit it out, maybe.
Yeah, they. But if I know I'm drinking something that's gonna kill myself, I wouldn't put it in my mouth.
I mean, yeah.
Because that looks. Maybe they just.
Or maybe, yeah, they did that. Oh my god.
The ship.
Right, and that's where we disagreed with them right there, or would have. We would have disagreed with them had we been there on our departure day. Their departure day,
Yep.
which is the day that they did this. I mean, that's what you could call it if you wanted to, but I ain't in no cult.
So, I mean, what I always wondered is how, or am starting to wonder since you brought this to our attention, why, if there was a spaceship in the sky, why wouldn't it just beam us up, beam them up?
Right, just beam them up. Just beam them up. Why can't you just beam them up alive? Why you gotta be dead to get beamed up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I've been saying that for weeks, seconds, because you, Rick Nicholsby, you told us that, and that's how I knew, because 50 seconds ago, you said it. I didn't know anything about it until you had said it, because I ain't in no cult.
Okay, well then why would someone join a cult?
Charismatic leader.
Leadership, like a compelling
Taco
person.
Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. I mean, hypothetically, they could have had tacos on Tuesday, which would have been a draw. I mean, that would have been a plus.
Okay, so this is a tragic day for this
Oh my
community
God.
and for the members of the Quest for Earthly Truth. I'm Rick Nicholsby, reporting.
Oh my god.
You see? Yep. You see? Uh-huh. Everybody jump the gun. We're ready!
Whoa!
So they were right.
So there wasn't a spaceship behind the moon.
So the only ones who didn't alive themselves were the chosen ones. Yeah.
They're the smart ones. Let's pick them up.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I think
Oh my god.
there's a
There's the question. Why anybody will join a cult? And I think that's not a fair question.
True.
Because I think everybody is judgmental towards those people, and they don't comprehend the situation that they were at that moment, at that point, because nobody wants to join a cult, because they always start as something positive, right? And I remember this documentary that we both watched about a cult in Japan, I think, and there's a lot of lonely people in Japan, so it was super easy for the people around the cult leader to like
to get hold
to
of
get
people.
of people, because mainly they were young, and they give them community. They
Yes.
were, and when they interview every single one of them, they were like, everybody was so happy, everybody was so thrilled to meet me, everybody was so kind. It was a beautiful community at the start, and then they start to abuse you little by little until then you are there serving this lunatic, right?
Yes. It's like
So-
being in an abusive relationship, but with a community.
Yeah.
I believe that's what that's how the cults work.
Yeah.
And it's not about being if you end up in a cult, it's because you're dumb.
Yeah,
That's not
no.
how it works.
Yeah.
It has there's a lot of psychological manipulation, and it could happen to anybody.
Anyway.
And that's why it's so dangerous to truly believe in anything. I understand that there's a bunch of cults that anchor themselves in religion.
Yeah, of course.
So if
because you can't.
you can't question what the
Question.
cult leader is saying,
Yeah.
because he dictates what's wrong and what's right according to his interpretation of the
Of
book
one
of their
type
choosing.
Yeah.
So
one type
I
of
think it's
religion.
very harsh. And I actually
You have
every
been on a cult?
well, I was in a Catholic school, and
Yeah,
I
they
actually
indoctrinate you.
yeah, they
super hard.
indoctrinate like
I
everyone
was in a cult also.
everyone that I know in a that is now an atheist. It's because you
They
get to
experience something like
experience
that.
what a
The worst
hardcore
part of the-
religious community is. This happens to me all the time. When I'm just going through the street and suddenly someone arrives and starts talking me about their particular cult.
Yeah.
So and it's like, dude, and it's
I'm
very
minding
sad
my business.
because they just try to sell you something. It's like,
Yeah.
and they but it's not about the selling you something. It's about this
How-
cult helped me,
Yeah.
and then you
Why
it's
nobody
the
talks to me like that?
because you don't look approachable, I guess.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, it's like this dude is gonna hit me. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I put my angry face every
Yeah.
time that I'm on the street because I know something like that
Yes,
can
and
happen.
the other day, my sister just had the terrific idea of opening the door for a Jehovah Witness,
Oh my god,
and it's like
they suck.
they suck. At least I don't know if how they
Here
are
in
in your
Peru,
country,
they suck.
but here they suck.
Yeah.
And it's funny because all the time at the time almost all people at the top of the cult are narcissists.
Yeah, everybody's for their own game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that every cult have the same props because here I'm gonna show the frame that we are at, and you can see that everybody on that cult have the same haircut.
Yes, the same haircut.
So there's a way to manipulate the mass, and is to make them look alike, every
Yeah.
one of them. So you lose your
Yes.
individuality, and you become just a mass, just a part of the ingrain, right? So of the machine, a grain on the machine, right? So there's the usual symptoms on a cult that you can see. Everybody use the same type of cloth,
Yes.
or
There's a charismatic leader.
a charismatic leader. They talk without reason. They
Yes.
just throw things at you, and they expect you to believe it without questioning.
Yes.
So there's a lot of things, and I love that Key and Peele were like, we're here for Taco Tuesdays, and when they say that we have to analyze ourselves, we were like, whoa,
Yes.
what's the deal here, right?
Yeah.
I love that they spit the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know if they spit
I
it
think
or
they
they
just-
just throw it.
Because it's I don't know. I think it's difficult when people. I think it has happened, right? That people realize they're in a cult and try
Yeah,
to
and they
escape.
are trying to escape. Yeah.
So
There's this documental on Netflix about this. It was practically a town of a lot of these people, and the main leader was like sleeping with maybe all the women there,
Yeah.
and all the kids also.
yeah,
So
and to maintain the cult, there's also an economic side. So they
Yeah.
ask you for money in the
they ask you
cult.
for money. They pay obviously to the police and politicians to stay there, so nobody bother them. But I don't know. I think always there's one or two people inside the cult that they get tired of it.
Yeah, or they start questioning.
Things, and they start to reaching out.
Reach out. Yes.
Yeah, and I there's a documentary on Netflix right now that I want to watch, and it's about this woman that go and went inside the cult.
Oh my
and,
god.
and she
She gained these people's trust.
the trust, and she was like, I'm gonna make a beautiful like documentary about this place, and everybody started trusting at her, and even the cult leader was like super like, yeah, you should film this and film that, and she
And
was
then
like,
you slowly realize, oh my god, this is
yeah,
worse.
this is crazy.
This is way worse than we thought
Because
at first.
they get like super
Close to her.
so they start showing her
The
what
most
they
horrible
were
things of
doing.
the cult.
Yeah, so it's crazy. I don't remember the name. Maybe I'm putting the name right here, but I want to watch that. That's
Yes.
crazy. Maybe one day we could watch one of those documentaries
I
here
love those documentaries.
on YouTube, because yeah, Caro love those type of documentaries. I love these documentaries, I think, from the psychological part
Yes.
of the thing, but yeah, it would be awesome. And if you like us to watch that, we're gonna do it.
Yeah. I love these characters because they basically survive out of questioning the situation.
Yeah.
So it's like, analyzing ourselves is the part where we cross.
It doesn't make sense for
We
us.
draw the line
Yeah,
here.
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
If
We
they
were fine
want to
with Taco
show-
Tuesday and with doing everything, all the other culty activities.
Yeah.
But at analyzing ourselves
Yeah.
is where we
Because they name
decided.
a lot of things, right? When they say, why would you join to a cult, and they were like a charismatic leader, like
Yeah.
they were
Yeah,
doing all the things. saying all the things.
I like how in the end they actually
Were
were onto
chosen.
something.
Yeah.
They were onto something. Usually, Key and Peele are very tasteful when it comes to how they
Approach
approach these type of situations, because this thing has happened. Like
Yeah, of course.
a bunch of people committed like mass unaliving,
Yeah.
because the cult leader said, okay, so we're gonna do this.
Yeah, because normally they are getting close to being like arrested or
Yeah.
exposed to all the people, so they take drastic decisions at the end.
And in the end, it's like, for example, you have this Jonestown, where it was 909 people.
That's the
died
Kool-Aid
from
thing.
Cyanide poison.
I know it's one of the most known cases in the United States.
Many were injected against their will.
Yeah, there were kids, there were everything. And I remember that everything starts because one reporter went to that place and report all the things. And when he was trying to leave the place, they unalived him. So it was unavoidable to the police are gonna come. There's gonna be questioning.
All of you are involved in this?
No.
Oh no.
Only the leader.
Okay.
So he thought, the departure is here, so we have to go.
I'm gonna go in a blast.
Yeah, so he went.
What a psychopath, right?
What a psychopath, yeah.
It wasn't only
It was
about
cowardly,
him.
cowardly.
He could have unalived himself.
Yeah.
But it was no. I wanna
live with
kill
all
all
my
these
people.
kill all these people.
All the kids, all the babies. Even. Yeah, it was crazy. But I know that's one of the most known cases in America and also here in Latin America. We know about the Kool-Aid thing. We know that's sad, right? We know about the Kool-Aid because of that. Imagine if it's your brand.
No, that's true.
That would suck, yeah. But yeah, well, Key Peele, we love them, and they can make something so dark like this funny. So I appreciate them for that, and I love the hairstyle.
Even discursively, it's very well established because they survived because they questioned.
Yeah.
So in the end,
yeah.
Never stop
We are the smart
questioning people.
here.
Do not believe stuff just because someone says it.
Yeah,
Just
question everything.
question absolutely everything.
Even what we told you
Yes.
about the Peruvian food. Question,
question
go
everything.
and eat
yeah,
it
go
for
and
yourself.
eat it for yourself.
But yeah, Key Peele.
Yes.
This was fun. And thank you so much again, guys, for being here with us. Please, if you are not subscribed, what you are waiting for? Subscribe, join the ride, and thank you so much for your support. We really, really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for being here, people. Take care of each other, be kind to each other, question everyone, even charismatic leaders,
Yeah,
and we'll see you soon.
especially then.
Bye.